friends on YouTube and members of the ForecastEDGE trading community. Matthew here. Today we are going to be doing a live trading video. So I will be executing live a trade on the Kalshi trading platform. And this way it might help you guys have a better understanding of how to execute some positions using these predictive market contracts. Okay, with that being said, let's jump right in. Today, I will go to a crypto contract, and you can see here Bitcoin's price today at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Bitcoin's price today at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Bitcoin's price on Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and how low will Bitcoin get in February, okay? For today's contracts, we are going to be trading Bitcoin's price today at 4 p.m. Remember, when we're getting into these positions, we're buying in dollars and we're going to sell them in contracts. Right now, it's a 60% chance that there is going to be a close of 64,250 or above. So we just got into these positions here. Hold on, this is the market's changed. Let's try it again. We'll go here, put 25 on, and submit. Okay, let's see. Now we have our 39 contracts of yes at 60 cents. That's our average fill price was 60 cents for 39 contracts of yes, okay? Now, how we can trade and get out of them is going down here where it has the markets listed, 64,250 or above. Now, I can see that my contracts now went from 60 cents as a fill price to an average price of 42 cents. So say now we want to get involved and or buy more. You can average in down here. So I will do in dollars, right? I'll buy in dollars 25 more, okay? Now you can see that I've put my money back into these contracts and I have 79 contracts of yes at an average price of 60 still, okay? So then I can go to the market side where it tells me what the contracts are listed for the predictive market contracts. I see here that it says 79 yes at 60 cents and now it's selling at 58 cents. I will sit here in contracts and as the trade goes in my favor, scale out. So say the moment that this starts trading above 60 cents, which is our average fill price, and this contract has 8 minutes to do so, then we can get in and take profit if that's how this trade works out. If not, we can cover our positions by using a limit order. Selling a limit order, let's say that we don't want to go anywhere lower if we're filled at 60, any lower than 45 cents, okay? Right? For all contracts. We'll do that and we'll submit till it's good. Now you can see that we made a profit of $2.90 on that trade so far. And that is due to the fact that we got filled on our limit price. It has to be in cents. Remember, predictive market contracts trade from 0.01 cents all the way up to $1. That is how you read them. And now look, we were in and we covered our position. So I can go to portfolio in history and we can see that I was filled here. Okay. And we made a $2.15 profit on these positions here. Okay. And with that being said, it's as simple as that. These contracts are meant to get in and get out of. Predictive market contracts are supposed to be scalped in a manner. And what I mean by that is if we had 69 on them, we wanted to get out of a majority of our contracts so we can keep some running if they mature to a full dollar, whether those be a yes or a no side of the position, right? So if we see again, 64,250 or above, I can go here now and see that Bitcoin is trading at 64,350, right? And we have 5 or just about 7 minutes left in the intraday session. And this is saying that it needs to go under here, right? This is what our contract on Kalshi was saying, which is the predictive market broker that we're using for this video. So here's 251, right? So just below that is where they want it to go. So you can read it off of that, right? 64,500, will it be above or below? And right now we see that it's trading at 64,336, right? Now, let's see if there's any other points of interest here. If we go back to the crypto markets, right? Now we can see that do we think 64,000 500 or above at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which will be in an hour and 6 minutes for Central Standard Time because we are posted in Chicago, right at the Forecast Edge. Now, real quick, I want to go to our website just so you can see how to be granted access to our Edge alerts. If you go to our website, theforecastedge.com, right here on the right-hand side, you'll see Join War Room. When you join the War Room, you're going to put your information in, select which plan's right for you, and then you'll be granted access to our Edge alerts via our Substack. Again, we have 120 members right now, and each of these thumbnails in front of you is a trade that we provide for you guys. We provide the thesis, the reason we're getting in the trade. We provide the trade contracts that we're going to be getting involved in and the risk management that we are going to follow as we go through these trades. And what's even better is that we go over these trades every day live on our midday broadcast. So please make sure that you guys are liking and subscribing so you're not missing out, and turning your notifications on so you can see how we execute some of these positions that we put on, in whether they're futures contracts, option contracts, and or predictive markets. We do all those types of financial instruments. We trade all types of financial instruments here at the Forecast Edge, and we also do coaching. Again, if you're interested in any of our plans, go to our website, theforecastedge.com, join the War Room, put your information in, select which plan's right for you, and then we will see you on the other side of this. But getting back to the video, today we see another contract for the predictive market, right? Which is going to say buy yes to Bitcoin being above 64,500 or above, again, at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's an hour and 5 minutes. And right now we see that it's trading. This is where the market's trading. And this is where that is asking us, will it be there within the next hour? So let's see if these are 15-minute candlesticks and the high of this candlestick was 64,539. I would think it's safe to say, with this double bottom here too, 400 might be a better. Let's see what other contracts there are. So I'll go back to crypto. And again, it loads all of those. And check this one out. Just for example, these contracts, we got in these ones at 60 cents. These went up to 97 cents. That's a 37-cent return on these contracts alone, right? With 3 minutes left. Okay. Now, our next market is going to be like, what will Bitcoin's price be at 5 p.m. today? So you see the 43 cents here. If I go here and I buy, let's say $7.50 worth, okay, which is just about a 2-to-1 return, because if I put $7.50 up, they're going to give me 17, right? We can get filled on these contracts, right? And I'll show you how that works. Once again, you can see now at my trade table on the right-hand side of my screen, I have 16 contracts of yes at 43 cents, right? If I want to get out of these positions, all I have to do is scroll down the list, the market list on the left-hand side of my screen, where it's telling me all of the predictive market contracts we have to choose from. And I see mine here saying 64,500 or above for Bitcoin's price today at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with an average price of 43 cents, right? So I can go to sell these now. As you can see, my trade table went from buying them, where you'll buy yes or you'll buy no. That action of buying and getting into these contracts will be the same. When you're buying it, you're getting into these contracts. When you're selling, we're getting out of these contracts, right? And so, for example, right now I have 16 contracts of yes at 43 cents, okay? Once this starts working for me, if you see down here, I will get out of 10 contracts. And right now, the average price of our yes contracts for it to be trading above 64,500. And look, it just popped up above this. We might even be able to see this as the market's closing. Intraday sessions are closing, right? In just about 2 minutes, really 17, but 2 minutes is when the volume will drop off massively. We might see this trade above it already today. You see how the probabilities change. And that's what all of these markets and all of these contracts revolve around, is probability of a certain outcome. And for this predictive market contract, this is just telling us, will Bitcoin's price be above 64,500 or above, right, at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? And how you can also read these contracts is in percentages, right? Percentage chance of probability. So right now it's saying that we have a 45% chance that it's going to be trading above 64,500 at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. And obviously on the other end of that, you'll see the no, where it's saying there's a 56%, 56 cents or 56% chance that it will be lower than 64,500 or above. And at every moment these are trading, you'll see these changing. Why? Because the predictive markets and predictive market contracts are based off of what's happening right now, but you're trying to scalp and make profits off of what will happen in the future. Okay? So, as you can see right now, we still have our 16 contracts of yes at 43 cents. And right now, the average price it's trading at is 45 cents, right? So say I want to get out of half of my positions. I will get out of 8 of my contracts, review it, right? And you'll see this. Watch this. Ready? Let's see. I didn't get filled yet. We'll go one more time. Taking 8 contracts off. No fill yet. Let's see if I can submit an order to get all of them off. Let's see. There we go. You see, now if I go to sell, my position is none, and I've made $1.20 on these prediction market contracts. Again, scalping for minor profits. It can and it goes back to saying that all of trading, trading is based off of scalability and percentage return, right? So mind you, I made $1.20 off of my $7.50. The more that you put on, so for $15, that's $2. But again, those we've only been in this um video and on this Kalshi platform for about 13 minutes, 15 minutes, and we've already made $3, and let's say we made $3.65, right? So that's already showing that you can profit within moments of being introduced to these products. And I am here to help you guys understand how to execute positions using these um predictive market contracts. And it just goes to show again that now look what happened. Now the next contract is Bitcoin's price today at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And look how this shifted. Again, watch this. Look, you see, when we go back to our basic fundamentals, we saw that it broke through this double bottom back here, and now it's continuing its march up. And we watched the probabilities go from 56 cents of no, so more than more than it was 56% chance that Bitcoin was going to be trading under 64,500 by 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And now the odds have flipped. Predictive markets are based on probability outcomes. The odds are flipped now. 54% chance that it closes above and is trading at or above 64,500 at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. Okay. And again, there's a variety of markets to choose from. Each of these categories at the top here are showing you predictive markets, and within these categories are the predictive market contracts that you can execute trades on and use as common as any other financial instrument in any other marketplace. If there's a bid and an ask and people are looking to trade, whether it's scalping or holding positions, this that and the other, these categories are all marketplaces that you can choose from. For example, economics right here. Now that I'm in the economic category, you can see a variety of contracts has loaded up, and all of them are predictive market contracts. So, for example, CPI month over month in June, Fed decision rate in March, gas prices in the US this month. Will unemployment in Brazil be below 5.4% this quarter, and etc. This is all things that you guys can be taking trades on and individuals can trade on. And it's a very um incredible opportunity, especially because it's so new, and for you guys to understand even how to just um to execute a position using this platform is putting you guys at an advantage over, hundreds of millions of people, if not billions of people in this world. And you guys, it seems like only the 1% can make it. We are the people here at the Forecast Edge to help you understand and help you become the 1% of the traders who can make it and be granted financial freedom, or even just make side hustle using financial instruments to produce profits. And it really is something that is an opportunity for anybody who is looking to get into the world of trading financial markets or financial instruments. So here we could go back into crypto real quick and see some of these going. Again, right here, Bitcoin's price on Friday. Now it's saying, is this going to be above 65,000 or above Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern time? And 65,000, let's see, is going to be right here. This is our 65. And right now it's trading just about $400 lower. But look, as this broke through this, remember while we earlier in the video, we saw this double bottom forming and we made these two levels. This is where we were on our first trade, the blue one. This was the second one where it said we needed to get in. Look how this candle closed above this double bottom here. You can see it right here. These two, 1, 2, and it trailed back up. Now when it broke above this, it started to go up. So if we go back to the crypto, look at this now. Where we were is on these same contracts. Look at this. Where we made our money today on this contract. Now we watched it go from no being a 56-cent contract to being a 39-cent contract, right? So what that's telling us is now there is a 63% chance that Bitcoin will be trading at or above 64,500 at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today, right? That is what these contracts are saying. All predictive market contracts, remember, they trade in a range from 0.01 cent, right, to a full dollar. And what you can think about if you're not thinking about it in cents is thinking about it in percentage and thinking about it in percentage of a probable outcome. Okay, right? So instead of 65 cents, I see a 65% chance that it closes at or above and is trading at or above 64,500 today at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then also the no contracts at 37%, telling me that there's a 38% chance that it's trading under 64,500 or under, right? And it's really as simple as that. Every time you from the home page, right? You can select your category. When you select your category, it's going to load multiple contracts of predictive market contracts, right? And once you click within one of these contracts, right on the right hand side of your screen is going to be your trade table where you can execute getting in and getting out of these positions. And it's very user friendly. And again, if you guys ever do need an additional help executing these positions, that's what we do here at the Forecast Edge. You can always leave a comment or direct message us. We are happy to help you as traders understand how to execute trades so you guys can also be on the the opportunity wave of these predictive markets, which are going to be huge, right? And even if the predictive markets aren't your thing, like I said, here at the Forecast Edge, we do options, we do futures trading, we do predictive markets, we do one-on-one coaching, we do trading 101 courses such as this video and many other things on our YouTube channel. We try our best every day to give the retail traders that edge that will separate them from the rest of the people it's really here. We're here to help you become the 1% of traders who make it. And we promise if you give us the chance and or even just go to, like I said, back to this real quick. If you go to our website, theforecastedge.com, on the right hand side of the screen, you'll see join our war room. When you put your information in and select which plan's right for you, you'll be granted access to our trading community and our Substack, which, like I said, is 120 people in our trading community right now. And each of these thumbnails that you're seeing in front of you are the actual trades. Okay. And here, I can even show you one of our declassified trades. Okay. And just to give you an example, we give you the scoreboard, right? Real quick. The status of this trade, it was closed and we took profits. It was Tesla, TSLA. The results were 307% gains. Okay. And the contracts are right here. We traded the TSLA December 19th, 460 calls, right? Our entry was on a premium contract was $7.90, and our exit price was $32.20. Okay, that's a 4 times return, 307% ROI on this one. Okay, and that's just one of many plays that we've put on this year that have produced returns in the hundreds of percents. Okay, and again, at the Forecast Edge, we don't just predict, we profit, and we want you guys profiting too. So, with that being said, thank you for checking out the video. Please be sure to like and subscribe. I hope that you guys have a better understanding of how to execute trades using these predictive market contracts and using the Kalshi platform. And I can't thank you enough for checking out the content. So, please leave a comment. Let us know if there's anything else you guys want us to go over for these Trading 101 videos. Go to our website, theforecastedge.com, sign up, select your plan, and we hope to see you in our Substack. The community is growing, and it is such a great place to be, especially with us being right at the forefront of this predictive market, explosion. So join the team. We'll see you on the other side. Don't just predict profit, and thank you again.